Many investors are losing their shirt today because they bought a condo 5 years ago and today they're closing. The property didn't appreciate. They tried to time the market and now they're getting sued by the developer. How to become a successful investor. First thing is first, when you are an investor, I'm an investor myself, is you need to first understand how the market works. And this is not just the market itself. This is life itself. You have to understand that the market will always go up and down, up and down. And it is our job to understand that first, because if you think you're buying to invest in order for the market to go high, high, high and never down, then you're not investing with the right information. The first thing we have to understand is that the market goes up and down, goes up and down. What we need to do as investors is get ready for when this happens. So how do you get ready? Well, you get ready by first understanding why you are investing. If you are going to be investing just like the speculators that we just talked about, where they lost their shirt and they're not making any money, they're getting sued. Well, that's because they tried to time Mr. Market. That's because they weren't long-term thinkers, long-term investors. They're short-term, which means they're buying to sell to make a quick profit. And when you're doing that in the real estate market, you will lose big time because you can't time it. Actually, I remember when I was at sales centers, I would have clients come into the sales center and saying, Bridget, I want to buy that unit and I want to buy that unit because I want to buy and sell. And I would say to them, if you want to find out if you're going to win and make money, you might as well just go to the casino, roll the dice and find out right away if you're going to be winning, as opposed to here, putting your money and waiting for the market to say if you're going to win or not, because that's not how you actually win in the real estate market. You have to invest for the long term. So first thing is understanding how the market works, which is like life. It goes up and down, and then thinking like a long-term investor. Why do you want to think like a long-term investor? Well, as we know, the market goes up and down. Your job is to purchase a property, to rent it out so you can take advantage of leverage, appreciation, and cash flow. So let's discuss first why you are investing. We understand that the market's gonna go up and down and you're going to be investing for the long term. So I'm talking about 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, or even longer, where you're passing it down to your family, creating generational wealth and a legacy. So you're buying a property, you're leveraging it, which means you're putting down 20%. 80% is being mortgaged by the bank, and it's appreciating based on the whole amount. And at the beginning, you're gonna get a cash flow, maybe $500, $600, because the tenant is going to be paying down your mortgage and property taxes and maintenance. So you're going to make a monthly cash flow. But the whole point of investing is that the tenant is going to be paying something that you're going to be owning at the end after 25 years, paid by somebody else, the tenants, and collect rental income and live off this rental income. Maybe you're still working, but you're collecting rental income in order for you to invest, or you're thinking of retiring, and when you're retiring, this is your rental income, your passive income. Or maybe you are making sure that you're taking care of your family, your future, and you want to pass it down to your family members. So in order for you to be a successful investor is to make sure that you understand the market inside out, and to understand that it's not gonna go up by 10%, 50%, 20%, 30%. No, it's to understand that it's gonna go up and down, and the average growth for the next 25 years, 30 years is gonna be roughly about 4-5%, a healthy appreciation rate. And even if it doesn't go up, for example, right now, for the next 2-3 years, condos are not gonna appreciate. They're probably gonna stay flat, but that's okay, because I did not buy to sell. I did not buy to make quick money. I wasn't thinking short term. No, my goal is to keep this property that somebody else is going to pay for it. And at the end of the day, when it's all paid off, that rental income, I'm going to collect it in order for me to enjoy it or pass it down to my family. So to be a successful investor, understand the market first, know what's going to be happening with the market, and when the market goes down, that's okay. I didn't buy for me to sell it when the market is down. I bought it for me to maybe collect rental income or pass it down to my family. So it doesn't matter. I just watch the market when the market goes down. I'm a successful investor because I follow this formula. I started reading about investing when I was about 24, 25 years old. I read every book when it came to investing. And the books that I read were teaching me that I first need to understand the market. And then I started reading more books and I started finding my purpose on why I wanted to invest and why I invest today. I'm investing today because I want to take care of my tomorrow. I want to be ready for whatever life throws at you, because life is life and you can't control it. Something might happen and you want to be ready. I also want to take care of my children. I want to leave them with something that they can fall back on and create generational wealth, building a legacy that they can, not only just my children live from, but my children's children. Investing is not just a matter of money. Yeah, a lot of people think it is. It is money, it is energy, but at the end of the day is the meaning, the purpose. What can it do for you? For me, it's a lot more. That's why most of my presentations, I say when you're investing, it's about profit, but mainly is beyond profits. The seminars that I do where I educate investors on how to invest, I'm so passionate on educating them is because I want to make sure they take care of themselves. Because when they take care of themselves, they can take care of everybody. So this is why my seminars are called Beyond Profits, because it is beyond profits. That's why my seminars is called Building Your Legacy, because it's beyond money, it's beyond profits. You're taking care of you. And when you take care of you, you take care of others. So invest, become a successful investor so you can take care of everybody. If you want to invest and you want to stay calm, whether the market is high or low, attend one of my seminars or connect with us in order for you to become a successful investor.